welcome to another one of these. Oh, hold up. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of building this Dororo model kit. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello, I'm here. Hey, hi. Once again, let me move my mouse to the side. Actually, let me quickly just share this on Twitter because I kind of forgot about that. How are you guys doing, by the way? I always have so much fun. I'm glad the temperatures are dropping. You might hear like it's raining outside. You might hear some noise. But I'm glad the temperatures are dropping. It feels a lot better to do this when I'm not dying. So let's see. Wait. Finally not dying and melting again. I have two, before we get into this, I have two things that I want to show you guys. So, the two things I got in the mail today. So, I'm very excited. First, I have my chill ice glass here. And with that comes the coaster. Coaster? Look at this. Look at this little boy. I'm glad I got this today because I actually noticed my desk is starting to get ruined by the water. But yeah, so let's put this one down. So cute. Hold up, now my hands are kind of wet. And then the second thing that I want to show you, it's pretty cute, pretty lovely. Whoa. I haven't even tried this on yet. Bam! Look at this. It might be interesting for you guys to actually see like a real life item that you've been like. It's crazy to see it. It's gonna be even crazier when the merch comes. You know, to actually see the object from like a picture on, and then actually the item. Look at this. I love it. I cannot wait to wear it. It appears to be very big, but I still need to try it. Like, look at this. Is supposed to be like the little sleeve. Like, it's a t-shirt, so it's like a short sleeve, but like, look, it's pretty big, I think. So we'll see how this looks. Okay, now let's actually get into the building part of this, shall we? I'm very excited about this week. I'm actually doing a few little things, and then tomorrow we're having a sponsor stream. So, well, I'll talk about that more tomorrow. But if you want, you can go for you can go ahead and download the game beforehand if you're interested. You can find it on my Twitch, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. We got time. Very excited about that. So once again, my lovely stickers. This is empty. I think we can throw this away. Simply froze it on the ground. This one is not. And well, once again, let's go back to the position. This on frame, and then we have. I don't remember where we left off last time, to be honest. Was it? Yeah. Okay. Was it around around here. I think it was like this part. I feel so good today. I'm not like, actually, I don't feel like I'm about to die. So nice. Ah! Ah! Sorry, I heard a baby. Well then, let's just jump into it, shall we? I have all my tools, as always. Let me do a little recap of the tools, just in case you guys missed out. I actually only use the same 2 tools every time, but just in case we need the other ones, I have them all here. So, most important one for me is this one. That was me. Most important one, the little tweezers. Once again, these are not meant for miniatures, these are not professional, these are just for nails. Then we have a little blade. This one is actually meant for miniatures and stuff, so I don't know where you could find it. I bought this online, it was pretty cheap to be honest. And then we have normal beauty tweezers and pointed, very tiny pointed tweezers. See, these are very small. These are very good for picking up stickers. I think without these, it's pretty impossible without these, I'll be honest. You need to have like, either like you have long nails maybe and you can pick them up, or you just like have very good coordination. I think with one of these you can manage, but it's much easier if you have like the small ones. And then again, nail item. This is a simple nail file. It's a very fine one. You see fine? And then just in case you don't have nails, this is sandpaper. Pretty much the same kind of thing. I just find it more comfortable to use this. It's just like a nice shape. Universal sanding tool. I've used nail files for anything in my life, to be honest. I've done some like, I think maybe once for like cosplay I've used it to change the shape of something. I've used this for miniatures, like, you know, miniatures and also gunplas. I've used this on shoes before, so, you know, whatever. You can do what you want with them. Ah, nice and fresh. Okay, so today we should have the 2 items we already built last time, and then on top of that we have to build the new one. Again, is this 2 of them? Oh, there's 2 different ones this time. Okay. Let's start off with C1. Oh, again, PC. I don't like PC. Okay, so we have PC, C1. I think I haven't really given an explanation on like how you do this. If you've never done it, it's your first time and you're kind of wondering. Basically, let's just go through it. I don't know why I haven't done this on the first episode, but see, here's just like a recap of everything. This comes with different, I don't know the names. Okay, I'll just say random words. This comes with like all the different like sheets, right? And every sheet has little pieces and they're different colors and materials. Like this one is a completely different material. And they all come, like, you hear me saying like C1, C2, what does that mean? Like, sorry I didn't explain this. You see, on every like sheet, you have actually like a denomination for it. So it might be like C1. This is C1. Oi. Again, we have C1, A2. that we need, and then this one is called, like they refer to it as BC because it's like a different plastic material. It's very hard to see on camera because this one is actually like written on top, but this is the BC one. Oh, hello Gallifron, how you doing? I'm giving it a bit of an explanation since I haven't done that in the beginning. So now we need to cut a piece from C2, and all of these have different numbers. So we need here it says, for example, I don't know how much you can see, it says like here, this is where we are. It says C1 1 PCH A2 27. So from C1 we need, was it 1? Yeah. From C1 we need number 1, and there's like little numbers written near the pieces. So this is number 1. Are the gloves more bearable today? Yes. Also my skin. I think my skin is more bearable today than it was last week. Like the problem isn't necessarily the gloves, it's like everything. I feel like my whole body was suffering last time, but today I'm feeling good. How are you? Were you suffering from the temperature, or are you actually sad that the temperatures have dropped? I know that some people are actually so happy about it being hot and summery. Me personally, I suffer every time, but it really depends on person. To each their own. I am very glad that it's colder now. I mean, as you might know, I am winter because I like it cold. And then we have it here. I think we could, cause you see, I am. You guys know I have a sister, and she looks pretty much like the opposite of me. I have these like cold features. I wear a lot of black or dark clothes, right? That's like pretty much what I look like. My sister is the exact opposite of me. She's also like, I'm very small, short, and she is like huge. She's very tall, very big. She has like the opposite color palette of me. She uses like bright colors. She's very much the opposite of me. So I think we should call my sister Summer. Shouldn't we? I think we have like winter and then summer Nissan. Yeah, I feel so good. Tonight I woke up and I had to unplug my PC and everything because the storm was coming. Like I could hear the thunderstorm. I got pretty scared. I jumped off my bed and I unplugged my PC and everything and all the appliances that I could think of. But I was happy. Summer is such a sitcom. Yeah, it is. But it kind of makes sense. And we have H. Hello, H. It's over here. Ah, I'm just so happy. I love this weather. This is my favorite weather. I don't know. It's around 20 degrees, 15 Celsius, of course. And I think this is the best weather. I love it. I love being able to wear clothes without suffering, but also not having to wear too many layers. I think this is perfect temperature. Like I can wear a cute shirt. This is like the only time in the whole year that I can actually wear a shirt, because usually it's way too either way too hot, I would just melt, or it's way too cold. I need to wear like... I actually, despite my name, I am not someone who can proudly say the cold never bothered me anyway. I am very cold, wait, how do you say this? Like, I get affected by cold easily, okay? I am someone who needs to put on many layers and to keep myself warm at all times. I am a chilly person. I mean, there's some people who walk outside wearing close to nothing in winter and they don't mind the cold weather. But me, I do mind. I like winter, okay? I love it. But it just kind of, I suffer sometimes. Especially, like, this is not even related to winter as a season, just to me being someone who suffers from cold. I actually suffer a lot in summer whenever I go to like a swimming pool, a lake, anything of the sorts, because I think the water is just too cold for me at all times. It's always too cold for me. So I need to get out instantly and try to warm myself up, otherwise I freeze. So again, there's nothing good about summer, because summer is like, oh, it's cool because it's hot and you can go to the beach. First of all, I don't like the beach, but second of all, personally, it's like the water is never warm enough for me anyways. Even if it's very hot outside and I'm sweating, I still freeze when I get inside. I would love to recommend this to you guys, but I have no idea where this came from. I just have it at home. It's like heirloom. I probably bought it years and years ago, and now it just exists in my house. Hi! Summer is close, and I haven't really done many summer activities this year. So you guys know what that means. We're gonna have to do this all over again. I kinda I didn't do anything interesting this summer. At least I got to go on holidays with my family. I would have never like made the conscious decision of going to holidays, but my family was like, okay, we're going and you're coming with us. Like, okay, sure. I don't necessarily regret it, but I also maybe wish I could have used that time differently. I know. I should enjoy things sometimes. Oh yeah. I was so scared that my package would come while I'm streaming because I knew it was coming today. But then it came while I was making lunch, so I'm happy I got the things and I don't need to worry about it. I actually thought there were gonna be fireworks in my town yesterday, because it was the last day of the town festival. Well, I think it was the last day. I'm not even sure. but I didn't hear them, so I don't think there were fireworks yesterday. Maybe they're gonna be in a few days. Maybe I'm wrong and it wasn't the last day yesterday. We're gonna see. We're gonna see about that. I usually can see them from my house. I don't even need to leave the house. So it's kind of like the whole anime scene of the character that is like stuck inside and they didn't go to the Matsuri and they just watch the fireworks from their home because they don't have someone to go with them. But yeah, that's kind of like usually my experience. I hear them and I'm like, oh, fireworks are going off. Recently, I've been kind of in a weird mood. I don't know if it's... I guess I'm not enjoying life to the fullest recently. Last time I heard fireworks going off, I didn't even look out the window. Like I just heard them and I was like, oh, fireworks are going off. And like I didn't even want to see them. And then I think I was talking to like my aunt or someone in my family and they were like, oh, you heard the fireworks? Like, oh, did you go out and like, did you see them? Were they pretty? Because she was saying like, oh yeah, yesterday I heard them too and I went outside. And I was like, no, I didn't look at them. I just heard them go off while I was in my room. So there is that. How do we build this? Oh, this goes inside here. What is this gonna be? Like a shoulder? Sorry, I meant to say a knee. Maybe a foot? I have no idea where this is going. Look how cute. Once again. Another piece is done. So now the second one is pretty much the same. It's just like the symmetry piece for this one. Symmetry piece, the symmetric piece, yes. Ah! Nothing happened. I wonder if this series, like, I've noticed the last video was getting like consistent views throughout like the week, and I was wondering if it might have been like the same person just going back to it to watch it in clips because they maybe didn't have time to watch the whole thing. That's kind of how I imagined it. I was wondering if there's people who watch this outside of my normal followers. If you are one of these people, hi, hello. Are you enjoying the series? No fireworks? Huh? Dude, I don't want to talk about the fucking Donald Trump. The fucking picture. Why does he look like that, like, meme of the photoshopped, like, glam makeup with that expression? I don't know. Why did he have to eat up, fucking serve, and all of that? Leave a comment below if you aren't a bot. I'm actually interested. I don't get that many comments in my videos because usually I interact with the chat live. But I love seeing comments on my videos. I love asking questions and being like, come on guys, give me feedback. when I used to make videos, I remember I would always joke around and say F's in the chat. Then I started streaming, and I was so happy I could actually say like F's in the chat, and people would put F's in the chat. Like I found it hilarious. I don't blah blah blah. You know what I was trying to say. Hilarious, hilarioso. Okay, I found it hilarioso, and then now I'm the opposite, because I usually am watching more YouTubers than streamers, and I keep hearing people being like, comment down below if you think this, and then there's no comments. There's just the live chat. When the apps are actually in the chat, that's crazy. I never thought I could get apps in the chat, but I actually do. Sorry, once again. I keep dropping the things. What am I doing with this constant character break? The fucking moe gap. Gap moe, whatever. Yesterday, even though I cannot sing, I tried to coach someone else into singing, and I think I will never ever try anything similar ever again. Just so you guys know. Little news. Kind of weird for me when people in videos ask for comments about something that happens in a specific moment, then it's answered immediately after. Yeah, I also think that's weird. Usually, like the people I watch that ask for comments, most people I watch don't ask for comments, but the ones that do, they actually ask for like feedback. For example, recently I'm watching this Brazilian YouTuber a lot. And he constantly asks people, like he maybe like reacts to meme. For example, let's say like a meme is about missing your bus, or like Brazilian experience of your bus breaking down while you're on it, and maybe like you end up being late because your bus broke down. I had that happen. And he might ask things like, did this ever happen to you guys? Or like, do you have any funny stories about it that you wanna tell us? Because he does a lot of like community content. Like he reacts to things submitted by viewers a lot. He like reads viewer stories and stuff like that. So he usually uses that kind of like, comment below if you relate to this, or if you have something funny regarding this. It's not usually like, comment down below what you think will happen in the next 10 seconds. Yeah, that I agree, that is a bit weird. Like, why would you do that? Clearly that is gonna happen in the next 10 seconds. I love watching those Jubilee or the cat videos or whatever. But like the comments are funny, but I usually have to avoid looking at the comments before the video is over, because I end up spoiling myself the answer all the time. I'm trying to play along. I'm trying to also guess who the guy hiding is, like those Jubilee videos, and then And then yeah, sometimes I get spoiled by the comments. Very sad. Leave your guess in the comments. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. I think I need to buy new gloves, because these are kind of getting ruined. I definitely need to buy other ones. I do not want to ruin these. Hi. Okay, that's in. And then let's insert this here. I have this one pet peeve about YouTubers, and this is not gonna be relatable for many people, but if you are Italian or if you've ever seen an Italian YouTuber, my number one pet peeve is when they speak like they are robots or something, like they are dubbing an anime, like low budget anime dubbing. It's so weird. And most YouTubers do that in Italy. I would say like all of them. Like 99% of them do this. At least the successful ones. And it's just so weird. It's absurd. Wait a second. Yes, yeah. Like I'm gonna emulate the way an Italian YouTuber speaks, okay? Maybe some English speaking YouTubers do the same. I feel like especially the ones that are watched by kids or like very like highly produced content, artificial, but they always speak like hello guys, how are you doing? Today I will show you how to do this. I am so happy. This is how a normal person speaks. Am I right? So how are you guys doing? Hello. Like, I don't even know how to make it as fake and weird as the Italian people do. It's even weirder in Italian. I cannot do that. Yeah, the fucking TikTok. Or even the what's that one guy? The guy that goes like, welcome. This guy is the one that reacts to memes every day, and he's like, this cat is very chubby. That's more natural. They those, yeah. This cat is very chubby. Look at the way the cat is actually doing this thing. Have you ever seen a cat being this chubby? Sorry dude, I'm not trying to bully you, but also why do you speak like that? That's weird as fuck. Oh my god, look at his leg! Look at his leg! Sorry, I meant to say, wow! Look at this leg! Isn't this leg beautiful? Sorry, I'm never doing that again. I'm sorry, you can unsubscribe now. He got legs. Yeah, he got legs. You got legs? Hey, yeah, I got legs. This seems a bit weird though. Oh no, actually it makes sense because he's gonna have like his legs little open up. Okay, so now we have 2 legs. Okay, let's put down the 2 little legs. 1, 2. And Let's move on to the next section. So again, we have a C1 and a PC. C1. And from this we need number 5 and number 7. 7? Yes, number 5 and number 7. Yeah, I'm holding this backwards. Whoopsies. I realize I do this like sound a lot, and I suppose I sound very rude to people because I go. It seems like I'm going. Ah, you disappointment. I feel bad. I don't do it on purpose. I'm trying to stop. It's like saying like. No one wants to do that. No one wants to sound like that. I need to learn how to speak like a proper person. Not like. Wow. Stop. Hydration time. Remember guys, even if it's not as hot anymore, that doesn't mean you can simply not hydrate. You need to still drink your water every day. Is that haya? Haya? Wait, how do I pronounce that? K&J. JK. I hope we can be done with this today, but I'm not sure how long this will take. It would be cool to have it done today. It would be nice to actually be able to put this on a shelf. Guys, you know what's funny? You know what's actually great? Not funny. You know what's like the best thing in my life to ever happen to me? I will actually, I think next year, like within next year, I will take some Chinese lessons. Isn't that exciting? You heard of Elf in the Shelf? Get ready of Dororo on the Muroro. Sorry. Yeah. I'm very excited to learn some Chinese. Not even just learn it, but probably, like, I don't know how my lessons are gonna be like. I don't know how much the teacher, if I'm gonna have like practice speaking exercise much. But I think it might be a very cool thing if I have a teacher that is actually like correcting my pronunciations and things. The main reason why I haven't ever even tried to learn anything from Chinese is mainly the pronunciation is so hard that if you just learn it by yourself, I think you can end up learning a lot of mistakes. If you don't have anyone to correct you, like how are you gonna know if you're doing the correct thing? If you have no one that actually, like if your ears are not trained, how can you tell the difference? So that's exciting. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna actually have a teacher or not, but we'll see. Oh yeah. Okay. I am working on 2 covers currently, and I am working mentally on a 3rd one right now. One of them, the problem is the video is very complex, and I'm still deciding if I want to have a custom made video or if I want to just cover it and upload it like that. Because I mean, it would be much nicer to have a custom made video. It would fit with the whole channel more, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, and I don't even know if I'm able to do it. So we'll see about that. But yeah, very excited, especially about the 3rd cover that I'm just preparing in my head. Very excited about that one. You know, there's a whole process to making a cover. If it's not a song that you have already previously learned on your own, you need to learn the song, and then you need to like both learn the melody, learn the lyrics, see if you can sing it in the original pitch or you have to change it. I'm manifesting it. So I'm in the process of like learning the lyrics as of now. I've already chosen the pitch that I want to sing in, but yeah, it's not that easy to get it done. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, the wind is blowing outside. Oh, so good. Please keep blowing. Please let the temperatures go even lower. I don't want any warmth. I want it to be cold. Very cold. Oh, this one goes in here. It's a little bit weird. I wonder if there's people who would use this as a... Probably not. But I wonder if there's anyone ever, like, in the future that might use my streams as a tutorial, because they are trying to build this. And maybe they don't know how to read. It's their first time doing it, so they Google, like, pp Dororo kit, and they find my video. Oh, I did it incorrectly, but we can fix that, because this one is like... This should be facing slightly outwards like this. This should be fine. And then we need to close them up. Put the 2 pieces together. Oi! Please? For some reason, it's just not going in. Oh, okay, it is. I just need to press more. Push. Press. Both? Hold on. Sometimes English is weird. I think in Italy they teach you some things like, oh, this is a false friend. Well, not like technically a false friend, but like, oh, this one you need to remember, it's not the same word as it would be in Italian, it's very different. But then in other contexts, you hear people use the word that sounds like Italian, and you're like, wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. There might be like very like small differences that I really don't even get. This is not working. You see how there's a gap? There should not be a gap. It should be perfectly closed up. Like, what? What am I doing wrong? I think maybe it didn't clean up the little pieces enough. I think I didn't clean up the piece enough, and now it's not connecting. No, please. Should I super glue this? Oh my god. Come on. I know you can do it. Oh wait, did it work? Yeah, okay, sometimes some people might say, you know, brute force is not the answer. Well, sometimes it is. See how this is perfect now? Sometimes you just need to brute force your way into life. Oh, we got stickers. I love using the stickers. It's so fun. I know for a lot of people that might be the worst part, because it's really not easy. But if you have the right tools, it's very fun. I ate a lot for lunch, but I'm starting to get hungry again. I'm starting to get hungry again. Why? It's not even that late. It's not like that long has passed. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Wait. I think tomorrow is gonna be the funniest one, the funniest stream of this. Sorry, I said tomorrow. I meant to say Wednesday. The snack review is gonna be so fun. So you should be there. I know it's a bad timing for a lot of people. It's not that easy to be there at that time, but still, I hope some of you will be there, so we can have fun with the review. And then, of course, you can always watch the VOD. That's why I'm doing this on YouTube. Can't wait for it. Same. I'm wondering if I should also make a different version, like a edited version afterwards, like other than the VOD, also have like a clean, edited, cutting down the parts that we don't need version. We'll see about that. We'll see depending on how fun it is. It would be fun to have a guest, like when we did the British-Italian snacks with Jamie. It would be fun to have someone that actually maybe grew up eating those snacks and have them, I guess, cry hearing my reviews. But I guess we can leave that for the comments. Wink wink. Oh god. It's cold, but it's also kind of hot. I'm sweating enough that then the cool breeze comes in and it makes me sneeze so much. Oh, he. How dare you not like it? I mean, if we did that with my favorite foods, ooh, things would get messy. I would break shit up. That could ruin friendships, actually. imagine how that would be. Every time I fight with my friends, because no one, okay, no one appreciates chavis or el chavo del ocho. No one appreciates that. And it's not just like they don't find it funny, they don't like it. Everyone is like, what the fuck is this? It is so creepy. It's creeping me out. This is weird and disgusting. And I'm like, man, really? I find it so funny, and I find it kind of like a genius humor. It's not just funny. It's funny in a very relatable way, and sometimes the jokes I find are very smart. Not all of them, of course. Some of them are very dumb. But there are some jokes in there that are, you just like, oh my god, that was amazing. That was so smart. And well, sadly, people don't necessarily appreciate the... Is it Mexican humor? But yeah. Is it Mexican? I'm afraid to say the wrong thing here. Let's just say Latin American humor. That way I'm safe. Aya! Oh my god, I hurt myself, it's fine. Okay. It's funny that my chair broke down 2 days ago. I got so scared when it happened. I kind of wanted to cry. I was like, no, not my chair. And then I was able to fix it, so it's fine. It wasn't broken. It was just like some things disconnected. Disconnected. But now it's back. I'm happy. I actually panicked a little bit because I was like, no, I cannot buy a new chair now. Like, I cannot afford that. What am I gonna do? Well, you know, it worked out. Because the backside completely, like, it didn't break off, but it disconnected where it would still be up, but it would just, like, not keep the shape like this. It would just, like, fall down. And, like, if you pulled it back up, it would just, like, fall down. So basically it was like there was no back side to the chair. Also, I think if I go up, it would have just fallen, like the whole chair on the ground. But if you... Like, I managed to put it in the correct way, where it would just stand up on its own. If you didn't touch it, it would just like stay up like that for the night. And then when I was done with it, the next day I actually managed to fix it. I'm glad that happened. I was doing so many things on my PC, like really important things, and then afterwards when I was already done, it broke down and I was like, okay, you know what, thank god this didn't happen sooner. Ah, my neck. Oh, that feels so good. Okay. Now it's stickers time, boys. So. I always get this like backwards. I don't know why. We need a little suit. This, which I suppose is chi. And then okay, the chi is here. And then where's the other one? Okay, let me see. Oh, it's here. And then we have ni. And ni is these. Okay. We have two of ni. We have two different ni. It's in that polite of Tia-san. Okay, we have so many. Let's just do. So this is my little piece. You cannot. Sorry. Every time I hear the word peace or piece, I think of that one video, the fucking Italian man who went to Malta. I think that is the peak humor. I actually got that video. Like, I saw that on YouTube. And then I got shown that video by a teacher at school. Like an English teacher. You know, that's funny. I love when teachers incorporate like humor and YouTube videos in their lessons. Like, of course, sometimes it comes out as cringe, or maybe out of touch or something. Sometimes it might be seen as lazy, but generally speaking, I think, you know, it's good that teachers aren't like, funny things are not a good way. I like the idea that they accept that you can have fun while learning, especially if you're learning a language. It's like the best way to learn a language is to find things you like and you have fun watching in that language, and not just you have to learn this because you have to. So yeah, it was very funny. You cannot shit on the bed, you son of a bitch. I love the video. It also teaches you the importance of decent pronunciation. It doesn't need to be good or perfect. It's just like, you know, some things are important. There's a spectrum of teachers that go from horrible PowerPoint emojis to minions to normal jokes to recent memes. Yeah, and then you have like just simply like straight up. It's like a different. It's not in the spectrum. It's like a separate thing. You have the just boring teachers, and it's not boring because like the way you conduct your lessons. What makes you boring is your attitude towards fun. Like, some of my favorite teachers are teachers that teach stuff like maths and physics. Those are not fun. They are not like the fun English teacher. But you know, they still find a way to not be like boring and like having that like boring attitude. I don't know how to explain. Wait, where is the piece I need? Because again, it's about the way you conduct yourself. Like, I remember one of my teachers, like my math teacher, she would joke around. Okay, let me preface this by saying I was a nerd, okay? So I had good grades in math. I had very good grades in math in my first 2 years of high school. And I remember during the math, like when she would give back the tests, I didn't care. I was not like, I was a very competitive person, but I wasn't being competitive about my grades. Like, I really didn't care about that. But she would put me and the other, like the best student in the class, she would put us against each other. She would be like, oh, she would like give them back, and then she would be like, oh, who won this time? Oh, you got the higher grade this time. Oh, you got the higher one this time. And it was always like pretty high. Like it was, you know. It was funny because me and him, we would just look at each other and like, bro, what? We don't care. But she was lovely. She really was. Like, she wasn't actually putting us against each other. She would like joke about it and be like, oh, who won this time? Haha. Very like chill. She was one of my favorites, and still to this day I really love that teacher. It's sad that I only had her for 2 years of high school, and then we had a different teacher. Because she was lovely. Also that guy I'm talking about, he was only in my class for 2 years, and then I never got to see him again. Not, like, he went to like a different section of the school. He was also pretty nice. Pretty fun dude. Roasting your students is fun. She would also do that. Like this one I'm talking about. She was very chill. Like, even though she was like the math teacher that was kind of like, the students were a little bit scared of her because of her grades. Like, oh, she is the like serious teacher, and she like, her subject is difficult. A lot of people don't get them. How do you say it in English? Like, they don't pass the tests, let's say. So people were kind of scared of her, but she like would get people to respect her, okay? But she would also like joke with the students, and it wasn't just like, oh, you are like someone who's good, like me. Like, she would joke with me, but she would joke the same way with like the actual worst student in our class. This guy I'm talking about, he not in on this test. Let me just tell you that the tests here, the grades, they go from 1 to 10, and the average, like, to pass the test, you need at least a 6. And usually most people, they get, like, if they don't pass, they still get around a 4, sometimes 3, but you know that 2 is usually like the starting point for a lot of teachers. They're like, okay, 2 is the minimum I would go, because otherwise it's very hard to come back. And I remember this guy, the same guy, he would like always like joke with the math teacher. One time in the physics test, the same guy, he got a 1+. And the worst thing is, like, you usually get a 1 if you didn't even try, like, if you just like give back your test, like blank test, then you get a 1 or a 2, because it's like, well, you didn't do anything. This guy, the funniest thing is, like, he tried. He tried to do the exercise, and he got a 1+, because, like, you know, he got a little something correct. Poor dude. And he was pretty much like a, you know, the punk, a delinquent of the school. So yeah. He was not bad. Like, I had a weird experience in high school. Like, at some point the teacher put me sitting close to this guy, because we had like the teacher would choose like our sitting positions for us in the first years, and they put me close to this guy because, you know, again, I was the little nerd and he was the bad boy. So why do good girls like bad guys? I'm a bad guy and it's plain to see you, so why do good girls keep falling in love with me? No, what I meant to say is, I was a nice, shy, very like silent girl. Like, I had good grades and all of that shit. So usually what teachers do is, like, they get the punks and they put them close to the good students, because they're like, I don't know, maybe they're gonna learn something from the good student. I don't know, I'm just trying. Like, maybe if they have someone sitting close to them that is like a good, silent student, they might, you know, also maybe try and pay attention to the lesson. Maybe they're gonna help each other, maybe. And then wait, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. So they tried again, and then I ended up becoming pretty, I'm not gonna say friends with this guy, but he wasn't bad. Like, he was kind of like the class bully in a way, but he wouldn't bully me because I am a girl. It was kind of a situation of like, oh yeah, this like bad guy with the other guys, but with me, because I was the shy little girl, I would also help him out. Like, sometimes the nerdy peoples, they actually get special treatment, because if you help out the person, if you're not one of those bad nerdy guys, if you are the nerd that is actually open to helping the stupid students, you don't judge them, then they are gonna sympathize with you. Like, I guess it's not really the same, but you know how in Mob Psycho, all the big muscular guys just start protecting him, and like, okay, he's one of us now, we are gonna protect him. That's kind of how I felt, because I helped this guy out a few times, and he was like, okay, you are now in my likings. Kind of tempers me. So yeah, I pretty much ended up doing the opposite of what my teacher wanted. I ended up making friends with the guy instead of making him become a better student. He did the opposite to me. No, I'm joking. I think that's exactly what she wanted in the end. I think the best part about high school is when you think you're being so smart, you think you're cheating the system, when actually you're doing what the teacher actually wanted you to do. Like, the thing that ended up happening a lot to me. Oh, hello, Cav. Hello. Oh, you're still in work. Okay, have a nice day then. I'll keep building this. No, the thing is that you think you're being so smart. The thing we used to do was, before tests, like a group of people, and one of them was this guy, we would get on Skype and like prepare for the test. And we thought we were being so fucking smart. We would be like, oh yeah, the guys from the other class, they told us, like, he was like, yeah, I know a dude from this other class, and this is gonna be in the test. Like, they would tell us like pretty much what the questions would be, or like what the kind of exercises that would be in the test. And then we would end up just studying together on Skype, because they would be like, oh, can you help us? Because they had no clue on how to do the exercises, right? So I would be there and I would like tutor them into like, okay, this is how you actually solve this exercise and all of that. And they would be, prepared for the test. And I would also get a little bit of like motivation to study, because studying is boring, but helping other people is not that bad. So it was a win-win situation, and we thought we were being so punk, so smart, so fucking haha. We are preparing for the test, haha. And it's like, yeah, you're preparing for the test. Good, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know how to explain. The way we thought that we were like breaking the system. Yeah, I would do like all the exercises, like the exercises like types for my class, and I would tutor them a little bit, and then we would do similar exercises from our book because we didn't know like the exact measurements and like variables that would be in the test, but we knew the type of exercise. And it's funny because it's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But I think everyone went through this. I think everyone had a phase where it was like, oh yeah, we got the answer. We got like this cheat code. It's so crazy. I mean, it was kind of a cheat code because, to be honest, the guys from the other class that had the test before us, they didn't have any kind of like external help. They didn't know exactly what the questions were gonna be. But then again, it's literally just what you're studying. So a lot of teachers actually tell you openly, they're like, this is gonna be in the test and this is not gonna be in the test. So it's really like not that hard if you try. But a lot of people are dummies. Me, I am one of them, by the way. I'm not trying to say like, oh, other people are dummies. No, I am the dummy. Is this supposed to go like this? Yeah. I put all my little stickers on. Yo, look at this. Is this correct? I think it is. This looks very like mecha-like. I don't know what this is, but it seems like something a mecha would have. So nice. Mission accomplished. Did I put all the stickers on? Yes, I did. Okay. Ah, this is so cool. Okay, let's put it down. Except a couple of times we got tests that were exactly the same for another class. At least ours maybe had like different numbers in them, but it was pretty much the same exercise. But to be honest, at the end of the day, who cares? Those tests are pretty dumb to begin with. Like, the system is pretty stupid. Another thing, our teacher would do this, and it was kind of like, I never studied because I knew that this was gonna happen, but some people still did badly on the test. Basically, what he would do is, on the same day of the test, like the test would be on the like third or fourth like lesson of the day, and the first 2 hours we had lab. So the people that weren't doing experiments in the lab, he would pull them up on the blackboard and have them do exercises, and they would be literally the exercises for the test. They would have like different numbers, but it was like, this is the exact type of exercise that is gonna be in the test. And he was doing that on purpose. He was like, you know, guys, and he would pull up people from, like, he would ask like, oh, does someone want to come? And then he would like get people. And you know the bad, like the punks in the class, not even punks, because I feel like if you to call someone a punk, they need to also be kind of, how do I put this, cool, kind of like, oh, I am against the system, I'm a whole delinquent. The guys I'm talking about are the ones that are simply just not good, and they like play on their phones. Maybe that's the most they will do. And I remember those guys, they would be so mad. It's like, oh, he called me on the blackboard. Oh no, I wanted to sit back here and play Clash of Clans. And they would get like mad at him for doing that. Would be like, oh no, please don't call me up. It's like, dude, he's doing that to help you. Like, these are just gonna be the exercises for the test. So then people like me, we were like, oh yeah, can I maybe can I please be the one to do one, please? So yeah, we got like the teacher like personally tutoring us on the exercises for the test, and some people just skipped on that opportunity because they wanted to play mobile games. Imagine. To be fair, there was one subject in school that I was just shit at, and that was what we call as systems. I knew nothing, and I still to this day know nothing. I don't know how I got through it. I just passed all my exams through sheer luck and help from others. I'm really not good at copying and like cheating on exams. I'm not the one to do the cheating by myself, but it's someone else like actually helps me in real life, then you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, morally it's just wrong. I am just not good at copying. We say copying in Italian, okay? I know it's a bit weird maybe if you're not Italian. Cheating. So yeah, to this day I still know nothing about that. Like pretty much like electronics, I know nothing. I know nothing about how electronics works. Some of my teachers were like more sympathetic of me, some weren't, and like I wonder if they could see how simply broken and mentally unstable I was at the time. I didn't know I was at the time. I had no idea. But now looking back, I know I was really not in a great space mentally. Like now looking back, I know a lot of teachers were really nice to us. They were really trying to help, and we still failed them. Like our Italian history teacher, she would let us pretty much choose. She wouldn't just like put us on the spot and be like, okay, you today is gonna be you, today is gonna be the other guy, and like volunteering as tributes, you know, being tributes. She said like, okay, I expect you guys to always have someone, like every lesson I want someone to come up. I expect there to be volunteers, and if there are none, then I will be the one to call people. And you know, looking back, there were some days that maybe we had like other tests on the same day and people couldn't study. Then we ended up having no one to volunteer, and the teacher ended up being like, you know, okay, whatever. And she called random people. And looking back at like, she really gave us the opportunity to prepare and be all like good students. But we were so stupid. We just didn't do that. Aww. Your English teacher is just way too nice, to be honest. I had a lot of bad experiences with some teachers, especially the PE teachers. I'm sorry, but if you're a PE teacher or if you're someone who likes PE as a subject, no. I don't like you. Like, it's not about liking sports or not, it's just PE, the subject. Because it's basically just like a breeding ground for bullying, and you pretty much get bullied by your own teacher. Unless you have a very good teacher, like the teacher is going to bully you. It's insane, and she is gonna be super fine with other teachers bullying you, other students bullying you while you're in her lesson. I'm back. Welcome back. How are you doing? We're talking about school experiences for some reason. And yeah, and the fact that pretty much PE teachers, they just bully you. And I guess it's kind of on me for not practicing much at home. But they didn't really give you like the means to do it. Like they kind of acted like either you're good or you're not. They wouldn't really like tell you that it's like, oh yeah, if you go home and you practice this way and you exercise like this, then you will get better. Like they wouldn't do that. They would simply judge you on your performance. Does the t-shirt fit well? I haven't tried it yet. I showed it earlier. I'll show it again, but you can always go back on the pod. I have it here and I still need to try it on because when the package came I was eating lunch, so I had to like finish eating my lunch and then I had to do some like university shit, so it's waiting. But it looks very good. It's probably gonna fit. It's meant to be oversized anyways, so there is no way for it to not fit. It looks amazing. I'm incredibly happy. Thank you again. Oh, okay. Here? I always need to remember, like the camera is up here. You need to show. I'm sorry guys, I forget. Yeah. I'm going to put the shirt on later. No! It just flew across the room. I'm going to maybe tomorrow. I actually have a thing. I don't even know if I'm going yet, but I am part of this like club society in real life that we usually go to like once or twice a week. We have like meetings, and now we are on summer break for the month of August, and they decided to have this like dinner, kind of like very casual like dinner with all the members tomorrow. I still don't know if I'm going or not, but if I do go, I might wear that. Just, you know, yeah, I need to put my best clothes on and look nice. So it's kind of weird to call it society, but I feel like people call them like that. Like my sister, her university societies, she calls them societies. No, it's just a club. It's just a place for like fans or of something. People that share interests. Okay. Okay, now this one goes into this. This one goes in here. For nerds. Yeah, exactly. It's truly for nerds. Okay. And we have this one down. Yo, it looks so good. Look at this. Hello. Camera. like this a lot. Should we do the next part one now? I'm thinking like, how long have we been streaming? Should I? Let's do like this other one. I think we can do that in like half an hour, maybe, hopefully, and get it done. Probably not, but well, we'll see how far we go. Okay, we need K and then we need J. Are you gonna be building your own Gunpla? It's very fun. Haven't done one of these in ages. I say it as if I used to be an expert. I've done one before, but still. It's not my first one, but it's definitely the first one that I actually built properly. Because the other one, it didn't have any decent tools, and I wasn't even doing it on like a desk like this. I was doing it like sitting down on the sofa and just building it and breaking it like with my hands. Maybe like a pair of normal scissors. So that was a little bit of a different experience. Please don't judge me. I have 3. One is built. I have 2 with this one, and the first one is the Eva 01. Hello. From Neon Genesis Evangelion. And then we have this one. And maybe even more in the future. I don't know if the mic is picking up, but let me just downstairs. Just in case. Okay. Sadly, we have to close the door. Fresh air is not coming in anymore. What do you mean by restoring things, by the way? Like what type of objects? Blah blah blah. How big would that be? Like in centimeters? Because sadly I don't know much about pamphlets. Yeah. Is that a big one or a small one? I'm used to like anime figures scaling, but not the Gunpla ones. Also, I don't really know, like, can you guys please teach me the Gunpla gun language? Because I used to call them Gundam, but then I discovered people call them Gunpla, and like Gundam is the anime and not the models. And is Gunpla like a specific term for the Gundam ones? Or can you use it for like this one, for example? That is a different thing. That's why in the title I have like model kit. Cause I don't know, like, can I legally call this a Gunpla or no? Is it a different thing? Please don't come for me. What do they use for trains instead of the fractions? Also, why don't they use the fractions? Oh god. Why am I feeling sleepy? That's interesting. I wonder why they use that instead of the... Well, I guess maybe because then if you have like a specific truck size, you can have different trains on the same truck, so that it's easier to buy and build them. Is that the reason why? So I guess that would make sense. Okay. That's a different thing than what I thought, but still the two things probably coexist. It's still so that the train can run on the tracks. Wait. I wonder what I should do, what I will do with my channel once my lessons start. I actually don't know. I cannot make any promise. I don't know how much free time I will have and all of that. So I will try my best to still deliver content, but it's not gonna be, especially the first week, it's gonna be like a, okay, I need to adjust to this, I need to figure out the things, and then maybe as time goes on we're gonna find a new standard. There's also skill gauge. That's for the true train nerds. Yeah, that would be someone who's very incredibly dedicated. I mean, to be fair, if you have a model train, like you're starting off, you're already like a train nerd. Like you really starting off strong. But then once we get to the like custom making, then yeah, that's next level. Dedicated fan. Okay. Now we put them together. Together forever. We are gonna be together forever. We are friends. Can't you see? they're big enough that it takes an entire backyard. Yo, that's crazy. I feel like the best thing is having like a hobby like that you're really dedicated to, something that you truly love. Me personally, that would be anime. No, I don't even know. I don't have something that is like I will give my all to this one thing. I have many things that I like. Nothing that I'm like truly 100% dedicated to that one thing. Sorry, I just now read the other one. Yeah. If you have the money and the space and the time, then sure, go for it. I think sometimes people judge you if you do things like that. They're like, oh, you are insane because you're obsessed with this thing kind of mentality. But I think like as long as that thing is not taking out time and money that you need for other things, then I see absolutely no reason for that to be seen as a bad thing. You know, it's pretty cool that people would do something like that. Okay, we have this one. And now let's do the other one. Sorry, I keep yawning. I don't know what's happening. I suddenly feel a sleepiness. Well, usually around this time I have coffee. So as soon as I'm done with this, I will have another coffee. Wait. Another kind of implies that I've had one recently, but no. I only had coffee this morning. A lot of people have coffee after lunch. I do not get that. Like I cannot drink coffee after I've just eaten something else. Coffee needs to be the separate meal in the afternoon. That's when I have my coffee. I guess that's pretty Brazilian of me. It does take an outstanding amount of money, to be fair. Yeah, it does, but if someone has the means for it, then I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. Coffee time all the time. I don't even know if I like coffee or not. I don't even know how to describe it. Coffee isn't bad. I like drinking coffee, but it's more about the having a break, especially when I have like my family, like we sit down and have coffee together. It's not about the coffee itself, it's more about the experience. Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, some people really judge others' interests like that. I don't really get it. Like, oh yeah, you think you're cooler because you don't do this thing? You are not passionate about it? Well, okay. I'm not going to lie, I am a hater. Number one thing about me. Always a hater. Once a hater, always a hater. But sometimes it goes beyond even me. Professional hater like myself. I would like to get a full set to make coffees from scratch. Oh, that sounds cool. One of my dreams in life, it's pretty dumb, is I would love to have one of those coffee machines that make cappuccino, like pretty professional looking, that make the cappuccino and everything. But what was I going to say? I see them as this like, oh, this is very bougie, very rich people kind of person. I don't know how much they actually cost, but it's like my dream thing, dream item to have. That and the Dyson air dryer. Not sponsored, I just like it. Only thing I dislike is when people purposely overspend on equipment just to flex. Yeah, understandable. But hey, I mean they can, so. The full barista coffee maker. Yes, I've never worked as a barista. I don't know how to make the coffee myself. I would love to learn and have my own machine because I love. But maybe, you know, maybe it's better if I don't have one, because one of my favorite things to do in life is go to the bar, like the coffee shop, and have a nice coffee, a nice barista made coffee. And I think maybe if I had that at home, it would make the whole experience less special. So maybe it's better if I don't, you know. I am such a fan of coffee from like a actual coffee shop. Like a nice cappuccino. Oh my god, I love it. I'll never get tired of a stereotypical Italian breakfast. Bro, if I had money to flex, you know what I would get? I don't know, to be honest. I have so many things I want to buy just for the sake of it, for my own enjoyment. I couldn't like even imagine buying things to like show off. I just want them for myself so much. Oh yeah, having your own personal barista, that sounds like a good idea, because I don't know how to make the coffee. I need someone else to do it. Or you know, if I live somewhere that is close enough to like an actual coffee place, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just simply go have coffee there every day. You know, speaking in like I'm rich scenario, why not? It's like I'm supporting the business, I'm having my good coffee, everyone is happy. It's not even that expensive to have coffee out every day. Like I say, it's a rich people thing, but I think it's a lot more common than I think. I think there's a lot of people who actually just simply do that every day. Especially here in Italy, where it's not really that expensive. In many places you can have a full breakfast, like full breakfast as in your cappuccino and your like croissant, which is it's breakfast. You can have that for like €2.50, which is, you know, that's not crazy cheap, but it's not really that expensive. I think if you get a Starbucks drink, you spend like the same amount, if not more, just for a drink. Croissant. Oh, if you work mornings, you get a free one. Oh, that's nice. My brother used to work at a McDonald's, and he would often come back home with like the leftover, like either nuggets or sometimes the croissant because there is also a Mac cafe in the same building. So sometimes they had leftover croissants, and he would bring them home, and we would have a lot of croissants. Those were good times. He would also come back sometimes after his shift with a little like ice cream. You know those sundaes? They're like pretty cheap ice cream, but it's good. Sometimes he would come home with one of those and he would give it to me. Imagine I've actually had that experience once. I went okay, this is crazy. I went to Venice, and I was in Venice. I had lunch in this place that was kind of like a cafe. Like they would make food, but also like lunch. Sandwiches, and also they had like breakfast things. So I had lunch in this place, and then when I was about to leave, the lady that works there, she was like, "Oh, sorry, madam. Would you want, like, if I gave you croissants, would you want them?" And I was like, what? Yes. She was like, "Oh, you see, we have all of these that are like leftover from the breakfast hours, and we're just gonna have to throw them away because they get old. So, would you eat them if I gave them to you?" I was like, "Oh, sure, yeah." And she gave me like 4 or 5. It was something crazy, like a full like thing. And then I took it home. I was like, "Okay, thank you." I don't know why, like specifically me, because there were other people in the store, and I feel like she stopped me. Like she looked at me, because I was waiting to go outside. She looked at me and she kind of thought about it, like, should I say it or not? She kind of, I could see she was thinking about it, and she was like, "You know what? Sorry, would you like a croissant?" Yeah, like she put them in a bag, and she was like, "Take them home to your family, like share it with them and eat them. Like we're gonna throw them away." I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I think she did that because she noticed I was not a tourist, like I wasn't like a foreigner. So she was like, "Oh, this person might actually like be able to take this, because if you're a tourist and you want to go to a museum afterwards and stuff like that, you might not want to walk around with a bag of croissants." So yeah, that was the time I got 3 croissants. That one time I just went to eat in a place because it was decent, and then they gave me 3 croissants. I fucking love croissant. Croissant is so good. Like, I usually don't eat that many sweet things, but I must say croissant just hits the soft spot for me. Especially the very crunchy ones. It's so good. I could eat so many of them. I love a croissant. Actually, what day is it today? Wait, today is Monday. Oh, fuck. I thought the week was about to be over, but no, it just started. I was like, oh, maybe in the weekend I can get some croissant. No croissant for me. Sorry guys, I should stop talking about croissant. I used to eat. I was addicted to the school, like the school canteen. I don't even know how to call it. Like our school had a little like bar cafe thing where the teachers would go and like have coffee, and then they also had food for the students. But it wasn't like they would give you actual meals. They would only give you sandwiches, pretty much. Sandwiches or like pizza things. It was like very like small thing, like a booth. Okay. And they also had croissants. And they would bake the croissants and the smell would like cover the entire school. So you were just having lessons and around 9, like 8:30, 9, you would hear this like croissant smell. Like, oh my god, no, now I need to eat one because it just smelled so good. Cafeteria, yes. Sorry, my American is not good. Good luck. Good luck, guys. I had lunch. I swear I've had lunch today, but for some reason my body feels like I haven't. Like I'm so hungry. Incredibly hungry, like I haven't eaten anything. The smell would always reach me. I would always want that. Oh god, it smells so good. I need my croissant. I really want to go out and get a croissant now. Give me croissant. I don't know what a flapjack is, to be honest. Okay, this one is fun. Can you see? Boy. No, please. I don't have my tweezers in the best place, currently. Come on, baby. I had real lunch. I had pasta with like sauce, like sausage sauce for the pasta, and I had, I mean just that, but it was a lot of pasta. It wasn't just like a tiny bit. It wasn't girl lunch, okay? It was real lunch. And now I want my croissant. Any croissant havers in chat? Okay, that was nice. Okay. I had to fight for that one. So I think I put them all down. So I have this one, this one, this one, yes. This one and this one, yes. And now we can build it. It's a baked bar cooked in flat oven tin and cut into squares or rectangular from raw oats, pepper, sugar, and usually cold syrup. Oh, that sounds good. What did you say? Toffee flapjack. That sounds good. I've tried the British snack of a Greg's vegan what's the name? Sausage roll. I've had the Greg's vegan sausage roll, and to be honest, I must admit, it was really really good. I loved it. Would eat again. Wait. I feel like that is my soft spot for breakfast. I don't want anything that's like actually too salty, too much of a real meal. Like if you see like Asian cultures, they have like rice for breakfast. That's a bit too much for me. But something like a salty pastry, I feel like that is the best. That is exactly what I want for my breakfast. Okay, I'm doing this and then I am leaving because it's time for my coffee. And then I'm probably going to go and pick up my cosplay. I'm going to a convention this weekend. Should I tell you what character I'm cosplaying as? Or should I keep it as a surprise? I mean, I'm saying that as if you guys would be at the flip, but like... We should try and guess. I'll give you a few days to guess. With no hints. Simply just guess. Wait, marble cake? What do you mean that you cannot get it anymore? I've never had like a marble cake from a store, but I used to make it when I was younger at home, and it's pretty good. I haven't actually baked anything in a long time, which is crazy because I used to bake a lot. Pretty often I would make cakes. I would bake cakes a lot, especially when like COVID started out. I simply bake a new cake every 2 days. The thing is, I don't even want like to eat them too much, because I think a cake is too much. But you cannot make like a small portion of it, and as I said, I don't like eating sweets that much. Either I get in the mood, so I eat some of the cake, or it just ends up getting wasted. Usually my family eats them. Like I make the cake and then someone else eats it instead of me. But recently I haven't done that. Oh, that's so sad. I wonder why. It's very sad when maybe something that is like your favorite food, but it might be not that popular, they just gets discontinued. I guess I'm kind of spoiled by the croissant. I'm having too much croissant and not enough homemade cakes recently. I get all of my monthly intake of sugary treats from the croissant, so I have no will to actually make a cake. Your guess is Neptune from Sailor Moon. No, not really. Not even close. I mean, yeah, it is kind of close. Remotely close. You have started liking sweet treats. I don't know. I think I like them less now, but I just get the sweet, like the need for something sweet, and it's not even a want, it's a need. I get in this mood where it's like, if I don't get some type of candy or chocolate things in my mouth in the next 50 minutes, I will have a breakdown. But other than that, I'm eating like less and less sweets, which, you know, it might be a good thing for my health, but it's a bit sad. Also, another thing is like it's getting darker here. I don't know if you can tell. The sun is going down slowly. So for that reason, it's getting harder and harder to see things. Why do I have a leftover thing? Actually more than one. Wait, what? I'm guessing it's nearly 6 for you. Yeah, it's close to being 6 now. So soon I will have to stop doing this. I'm a bit confused, I'll be honest. What is this for? Because it looks like I am done with these. Why do I have an extra one? What? You see this, right? You see there's like nothing here. There's this like weird things, and then there's this. And this had like 2 of them, but 1 is left. What have I done wrong? It's the PCI. Not PCI, but what? Hold on. Gone wrong in the title. PCE, PCA, PCD. PCK and J again. What? Where? What? What the fuck? What? Guys, I think I did something wrong. Wait. Okay, we're good. We're good. So, here, you see where there's like, they have a little, yeah, like recap of everything that is in the box. Okay, you see here? Can you focus, please? Okay. You see here, there's like the PCI, and it has a cross on it. You see the cross? So I guess that means you don't need it. That is superfluous. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, why did I close it? I still need it. Oh, I see. Thank God. I got so scared. I was like, oh no, I did something wrong. Okay, we're here again. And now we need to put these two. Mission complete. Stage clear. So anyways, as we were saying, put this one inside here. And then put this one. By the way, have you guys seen today's TikTok? If you haven't, you should go check it out, or the YouTube short. I post them on the same, pretty much at the same time on both platforms. It's just the same video, but you can also watch it twice and like it twice. It's not the best one so far, but it's okay. I didn't have time to record one and like warm up for it, so I just kind of winged it. I thought, you know, let's just do this and see where this goes. And then this one goes here. Yay! Look at this. Look at this. I have the legs. Should I put it together now? Or should I do a last episode where I simply put it together? I feel like maybe that's a little bit of a waste. Let's see. It's just that it's kind of dark. No, you know what? We have enough to do next time that we can do this separately. Because I still need to cut up 2 pieces. I kind of feel bad doing this separately, but it's been 2 hours and my eyes are starting to suffer because of the low brightness in this room. So, you know, till next time, I can actually do this. Let's see. I'll think about, we can just do this next Monday. It's fine. We can have a last model Monday next week before my probably break from this because of high school. High school? Excuse me. Why did I say high school? Because of school, because of university, because of my lessons. Well, that said, thank you guys so much for coming once again to my silly little stream. Hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. We've gotten so far. So hopefully next time it's gonna be the last one and I'm gonna have the finished little model. And I will see you tomorrow. Remember, sponsor stream. And then on Wednesday here on YouTube again for a little sweets, little Japan treats review. So I'll see you then. Thank you guys so much. Let me get ready here. Well then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you. I will see you next time. Bye bye. WinterNoctis.